Welcome in, and I just have to say, this hate just needs to stop. I will say this person right here, I used to love his content, but 90% of it now, it feels like Luna Snow, Luna Snow, Luna Snow, Luna Snow, Luna Snow, and Luna Snow. I hate her, I hate her, I hate her. Like, dude, we get it. You don't need a content farm that much for it. I loved your content before. You covered things that really nobody else really found out. You did it the day of, and now it's just Luna Snow. We get it, you don't like Luna Snow. Let's just watch this video, and I will comment on every point.
Apparently the Luna Snow hate is unjustified. Well, here is every reason why players hate her. She was in the middle of the Season 0 homepage.
So were multiple other characters. Do you know that Jeff got his own version of the Marvel Rivals song as soon as he came out as well? Just like zooming in right here. Oh look, there's Loki, there's Storm, there's Iron Man, there's Rocket, there's Spider-Man. And again, this is just a very spotty reason to say you hate Luna Snow. Oh, I hate Luna Snow because back a year and a half ago, she was on a homepage with 5 other characters. Keep in mind, I think the Rivals cast back then were about like 30-ish characters. So that homepage included about a 5th, a 6th of the entire Marvel Rivals cast.
She's the default character in the practice range. The best.
Again, this is just another one which is like, okay. I bet if it was any other character, let's say Storm, you would say the devs hate her because they put her as a default character and that she gets shot so much. And the devs want her killed, that's why. Like seriously, if you put any underpowered character, let's say Torch, after he got a bunch of nerfs, people said he was dead. If they made him the default character for the practice range to kill, do you think people would say, oh, yep, they're favoriting Torch right now. They have him as the practice default character. No, people would probably say, oh, the devs probably hate him. Like, they nerfed him, and then now they're, like, putting him in the practice range to die constantly? Wow. Gotta hold a funeral for Torch. Like, again, this is just... I'm not saying the devs hate Luna Snow. But again, this is, like, a very straw man argument. Oh, she's a default character for the practice range. Maybe because she's one of the most popular newer characters. Popular unknown characters people know now. Same with Jeff. He got his own statue in the New York Kingpin map. Maybe these unknown characters, they want to push out more because they're popular.
The best support since Season 0, and
she has not been the best support since Season 0. Have you heard of Gambit? Have you heard of Invis? Have you heard of Cloak and Dagger? As soon as Luna got her ult decreased by I think 2 seconds and her ult cost going up to 5,000, the highest in the entire game, which by the way, if her ult is the highest in the entire game for a while, and it'll get decreased pretty recently, but I think it still is the highest in the game. How does that show favoritism? And I just want to say this as well. If you genuinely think Prime Gambit is weaker than Luna at her weakest, and that Prime Invis is weaker than Luna at her weakest, that Prime Loki, who is still strong even at Luna's weakest, there's been several supports who have gapped her, especially since she was very bad for multiple seasons before getting multiple buffs. Saying she was the strongest support since Season 0? Are you can't be serious, especially Ultron gapped her one season in the flying meta. This has to be like a rage bait video or like something else. Like a parody video. Because this can't be real.
NetEase and Deadpool made fun of it.
Well, word on the street.
Do you know NetEase and Deadpool also make jokes about Jeff, also make jokes about several other characters like Elsa, made jokes about Overwatch? Do you know what Deadpool is, guys? He makes meta commentary, he breaks the fourth wall. A popular opinion that he says will also reflect the community's opinions. He literally says if you choose Deadpool as a support, die first, then GG no heals. And he says another thing, as a DPS, making fun of supports. Deadpool breaks the fourth wall in his meta commentary on what the community is. You can't say, oh, they make jokes about Luna, when they make jokes about so many other characters, and games, and people. Deadpool in his introduction made fun of Guang Guang. Like, what is this? This is such, like, paper-thin arguments.
Is that you never get nerfed.
Gets a whole 8-year celebration with a skin, PUI, and a song, and NetEase has a
because she's popular. I think it was Iron Fist or somebody else who had an anniversary. They didn't do anything for him. But do you know why Luna Snow also gets songs? Because her songs are popular. She has one of the most popular alts in the early seasons because it was good. They nerfed it. Do you guys remember in the early seasons, if you played back there, whenever Luna alted or whenever Loki copied a Luna alt, there was that other song, I think it was like a Spanish song, that people were singing. It was so popular that during a Flats clip, a person was on the mic in VC singing that song to their heart out. There's been remixes of her ultimate for a very long time. And saying that as a bad thing when the devs are leaning into the popularity? What about Spider-Man with all of his skins? Other than Deadpool with the esports skins, Spider-Man has the most skins in the game. But we don't want to talk about that. Not to mention Magic, Psylocke. Hell, Black Cat's first skin, I believe, or second skin if you don't count the Battle Pass, was a goddamn multi-customizable legendary skin. Psylocke and Magic, it felt like she got like 5 or 6 of them in 1 month. Legendary skins. Luna Snow is one of those characters who were completely unknown to the vast majority of the player base, even me, a big MCU fan, who watched every single movie and show. I never knew of her before this. It makes sense they're trying to push out the lesser known characters like Jeff. Who knew of Jeff before Rivals? Now look how much they're pushing out Jeff now. Any unknown character in Rivals right now is getting a ton of attention. That's just the way it is. And even characters like Spider-Man who are very popular, they get a ton of attention. It's not biased to point out, oh, look at Luna Snow, she's getting this, this, and this, when multiple other characters have been getting almost the exact same things. Like, I bet this person won't mention that Luna Snow into season 9 lost her 10% healing anchor bonus from her team up and it never got compensated. She does 10% less healing compared to last season. Just like how from last season to this season, White Fox lost 10% healing, Deadpool, Healpool I mean, lost 5% healing, Invis I think lost somewhere around 10 to 15% healing before she got compensatory buffs for that. Gambit lost some team up bonus healing before he got compensated the next season. What about Adam, who lost 15% healing and never got compensated? But nobody will mention this because it always has to be pure support hate. Well, let's continue the video.
Hasn't done this to any other hero, even this version of Iron Fist, which is Coco.
Because this version of Iron Fist isn't as popular as Danny Rand. He even makes a comment about it. This version of Iron Fist in-game says, oh, what did you expect? Danny Rand. Because Danny Rand is the most popular Iron Fist. I bet the vast majority of the player base don't even know his name. And it's different from a lesser known character because this character, Iron Fist, is well known, but the person who actually is Iron Fist is not Danny Rand, who they made an entire TV series about, who is in a giant team up with Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, with Elektra, with all these bigger names or more B-A tier level heroes. Yeah, he's not gonna get as much attention because he's not him. They did it with a lot of characters. They changed them from more of the American side of things to more Asian inspired ones. They did the same with Psylocke, with a lesser known Psylocke. They were about to do the same with Bruce Banner. There was a more Asian Hulk, I forgot his exact name, but he had a thing where on his belt, he could do something with it and it would make him go into more of a giant Hulk form. Which, guess what? Is exactly what they do in game. There's a whole video about that. Wait a minute, so you just said the NetEase co-created that Iron Fist, and then you say that one of the creators of Luna Snow is working with NetEase, so that's why it's biased. Even though Iron Fist also has a very high amount of buffs compared to every other character in the entire game.
Buy them. Always be getting legendary skins.
Do you know who also gets legendary skins all the time? Let's see, Magic, Psylocke, Invis, Loki has gotten plenty. Black Cat's one of her first skins was a legendary with multiple things. Hell, Venom has gotten plenty of limited time skins that are legendary. Hell, Iron Man has gotten way more. I think he's tied second with the most amount of legendaries. Penny, Spider-Man, I think are tied 2 and 3. It isn't a Luna Snow problem. There are the same characters who get constant legendary skins over everyone else who's like, let's say Storm, who I don't think even has 0 now. Even compared to Storm, who I think still has 0 since season 0. Meanwhile, characters like Black Cat, the season she's introduced, gets a legendary. It's not a Luna Snow problem that she got a legendary and keeps getting them. She's a popular character which people play, who is a lesser known character who became popular because of this game, and has giant fanfare around her.
This season getting a broken team up.
Do you know who also got broken team-ups? Multiple other characters, like 90% of the cast pretty much. What about Black Panther, who can kill someone in 0.18 seconds? Which I saw a video of, which I put in my community posts. Which is 0.18 seconds is lower than the average human reaction time. I think it's actually lower than peak human reaction time because of a Black Panther team-up. What about Spider-Man, who's invulnerable to all damage for multiple seconds, able to survive pretty much every single ult in the entire game with his team-up? We don't want to talk about that. It's Luna Snow hate, guys. Let's hop on the train. Especially since he's one of the most skillful supports in the game, who has a mixture of hit scan and delayed aim. You can't flick. If you flick, you'll see 3 different projectiles. Flick to an Iron Man in the air, okay, you do 1/3 of the healing. Before, what did you have to do? Combat dive? Oh, snowball, which is on a high cooldown, which a dive can dive her 2 times in a row, if not 3 times before she gets it back. And with the movement of these DPS, with the shield merchants that they are, with the high movement that they have, yeah, a snowball wasn't enough.
Getting secret skins dropped, that also comes with a new...
Again, with the songs, she is a music artist. Of course she's going to make songs, and of course the devs are going to use that to get more money, get more views. Especially since her songs were super popular, especially in the early seasons, where people were remixing it, adding their own music track to the Luna ult, singing it to their heart out in open mic. Of course they would do more songs because it's so popular. It's like saying, oh, you know, Spider-Man is getting plenty of skins. You know, he's super popular right now. They love him. Let's stop doing anything for him. A Brand New Day skin just came out because, you know, the movie came out. Now, let's not do anything for him. You know, he's popular right now. People are playing him. Let's just not do anything for him. No, people, the game, the devs, they're going to do things for popular characters. Luna Snow, this guy is making Luna Snow more popular, which is getting more eyes on Luna Snow, which makes the devs give more attention to Luna Snow. Your constant hate is doing the opposite of what you think it is. The devs are going to bring more attention to her because you're making several, feels like most of your videos about Luna, bringing more eyes to her, bringing more attention to her, which in general is going to end up with the devs bringing more attention to her because, oh look, fans are talking about her more.
Song, and when players call out the devs, they just rage back.
So the devs can't make a joke, but you can make like plenty of Luna Snow hate videos and saying pretty much that she is horrible. Every single day, I get her snowball, her team up can be quite annoying at times. I've played tank and DPS the majority of this season because support doesn't feel good anymore. And I've had plenty of strange ults, which I've had, which Luna has used her C ability. Do I cry about it? No. It's a team up ability. Everybody has them. Do I like the Gamma Squid is back? No. Do I like Jeff NATO is back, which doesn't require 2 ults anymore? No. Do I like the Spidey team up coming back, which can one-shot with 1 extra tracer? No. What about Venom, who can make your entire team explode with a Phoenix team up? No, I don't like that. Unless, you know, you're actually a support who, you know, then you get all the hate. There are plenty of team-ups in this game right now, which are annoying. Infinite Ammo Shotgun Punisher is back. Do you know they buffed him because they removed Infinite Ammo? Now the strongest version of Punisher, the strongest shotgun, the strongest AR has Infinite Ammo. Do you think I like that? No. Again, there are plenty of team-ups in the game which are annoying to go against, which nobody wants to go against. But just singling out Luna Snow because you have an undying hate for her isn't going to fix anything. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. See ya.